Real quick, this podcast is based on my own research, my perspective, and the stories I was able to dig up. So I might not have every detail, but a lot of this shit, yeah, it really did happen. So y'all don't come for me. Oh, and I need to warn y'all. Some episodes include violent crimes, rape, homicide, and crimes against children. So listener discretion is advised. They say Florida's all sunshine, beaches, and palm trees. But we know different. This ain't tourist Florida. This the truth. From Duval to Dade. Because down here, Florida ain't sweet.
It be large.
All right, y'all. We back with another one. This your girl Punkin, and I'm here with my co-host,
Miss Novi, the one and only. Y'all know.
So today's story that we are going to do today is called 8 Stories, 1 Knife.
Wait, 8?
8 stories, 1 knife.
What the fuck? Okay.
But the good news is, well, first of all, I just want to let y'all know the Oyes behind me. Let me not say that because that's politically incorrect. But I don't know why they decided to have a party when they told us that it was about to be 30 degrees down here. But so if you hear the noise in the background, please excuse it. I'm sorry, y'all.
It's a little bit of partying and a whole lot of wind, so bear with us.
It was a slide to the right, slide to the left. I almost joined in. I almost joined in. Couldn't help it. All right, so friend, today we finna get in our box Chevy.
Oh, we begin to ride.
And we finna slide, again, we ain't going too far. One day I'm gonna take you out of town in the box Chevy, but today we ain't going far. We going over the plantation.
Oh, hell. That's down south. We right here.
And no, it ain't no slaves there.
It's actually a part of Broward County, y'all.
It's not. It's a suburb of Broward County. Actually, in some areas over close to where I am, it's still considered Fort Lauderdale, like unincorporated. And I guess Plantation scooped it up. We learned last episode that I ain't the best at where your taxes and stuff. I gotta do better, y'all. Y'all pray for me. I gotta do better. This is why they need to take classes. But one thing about Plantation is the streets is pretty quiet. They have townhomes and the families look pretty normal for the most part.
She dressing it up for y'all. Listen, this should be scary quiet, okay? I'm talking about that quiet where people probably got bodies in their backyard. You know what I'm saying? See, where I be needing little people in front of the stoves and stuff like that. I can't be in Plantation, friend.
Well, it ain't no bodies in the backyard because...
How you know?
Because if you're going to bury a body, you have to use a blue bag.
You don't know, though. You don't know. And I don't want to know. We don't need to know.
So today we're going to talk about a young lady named Tyra Griffin Holmes.
Okay. She was married? Double last name?
Holmes is her married name.
Maiden name?
Griffin is her maiden name.
Okay.
She looked like any woman from around here, from Broward County. She was born on July the 5th, 1986.
Oh, day after the 4th. Okay.
Cancer.
Oh, they in July? They start? I didn't even know that.
Crab, like this one.
Okay.
Meaning my child, I got a little crab at home. He be crabbing.
Don't do it.
And ironically, she was born in Plantation. Right over there at Plantation.
I don't like y'all hospital.
It's closed.
Oh, okay. I ain't never liked it.
I had both of my kids there.
I ain't like it. I ain't like Plantation.
It's kind of small, but it's closed, so it don't even matter no more. Yeah. You can't have no babies there. So Tyra, at this time, we're going back just a little bit, but she had already had her brush up against the system. She was arrested for petty theft, violation of probation, driving on a suspended license.
She was just trying to be out here.
Little crimes, nothing.
She was just trying to be out here.
Nothing like on the headlines and nothing like that, but it's a pattern there,
She was jumping off the porch. Okay.
Now, she has 3 children. So in August 2012, that's what we're going to go back to, 2012. The police says that Tyra left her 3-year-old daughter alone and her 2.5-month-old twins home alone.
What the fuck?
In a Coral Springs apartment. Now, guess where she went?
The club.
So she went to go to the Hard Rock to go gambling.
Girl, shut the fuck up. A 3-year-old and twin. How old the twins was?
The twins was 2.5 months.
So a 3-year-old was left to watch 2.5-month-old.
But she said she left the baby with the phone. So if anything, the baby can call.
So the 3-year-old was supposed to fucking feed 2.5-month-old. What the hell?
And then how about one of the twins had a heart condition and a monitor?
God. What the hell? What the fuck was wrong with her?
So she was gone at least for like an hour and a half. So when the police came, they were like,
"So who called
what's
the
going
police?"
on? They really didn't say. First she said with the police, she was like, "Oh, I had a sitter and the sitter had to leave all of a sudden." Exactly. That didn't sound right. Then she said rental center had came to come collect some money or collect the furniture or something like that.
But
and
they can't get in her goddamn house. The 3-year-old opened the door.
And they realized like the kids was there by themselves. And they called the police.
But what 3-year-old gonna open it? Well, oh hell.
It don't make sense.
It just
you
don't.
You do not leave a 3-year-old with babies.
With like what the fuck?
It's crazy.
She was smoking dope, man.
It had to be. It had to be. Because ain't no way. The police was like, look, that baby could have died. Like, the baby has a heart condition, and a 3-year-old would not know that my brother or sister or whatever, because the twins were a boy and a girl. Like, I don't know which one had the heart condition, but
and heart conditions can cause seizures and all kind of things.
And what is a 3-year-old gonna do?
What the hell?
It won't make sense.
Oh my God.
Ultimately, she pleaded no contest, and like they charged her with child neglect.
Of course, because bitch, you left your children home.
And she received 4 years probation, and she was out on bond. Right now, she was out on bond.
So when she went to jail, who had the kids when they took her? They had to call CPS.
Yeah, but I mean, she got a mama. She got
that's why I'm saying, like, did somebody come immediately to get the kids? She
got family, but I don't think she stayed in there too long. They was able to. She was able to bond out. We gonna get to that.
Oh,
now we gonna enter a new character, Michael Holmes. Remember her name, Tyra Griffin Holmes. So
what the fuck, Michael, the black Michael Myers. The fuck?
You might like Michael. You might like him. So Michael Holmes was born in 1978 in Hollywood.
He was old.
Hollywood, Florida.
Hey, that's my neck of the woods, y'all.
His his mama went to jail when he was real young.
So they all just have a pattern of going to jail.
The mama did. His mama.
Well, hell, his mama, not her. She the mama. She done been to jail. Shit, Michael been to jail too.
She be in and out, you know. Nothing too crazy.
They love jail.
I can't keep going back and forth like that. Jail is not nothing I ever
Friend. Oh my goodness,
want to go back to. And that being said, yes, I have been, and I won't ever go back to that shit. It is not what's up.
My dog, the real thug out here. She always said I was the thug, but boy, my dog.
It's weird because I wore glasses for a long time.
Bitch, you know? I wear them now.
I was supposed to be there, but so, and the problem is his mama had some other kids besides him, but for some reason she wasn't able to take him. She was able to take some of the kids, but she couldn't take all of them, and he was one of the ones that she couldn't take in.
So how many she had in total?
I didn't get that info, like how many it was, but...
So a family member got him, or he went in the system?
He ended up going to foster care. He had to go to foster care.
Well, we know now Michael finna be fucked up.
And he was. Because by 16, he was out hustling, you know, selling a little. Mm-hmm, He's surviving, trying to maintain.
And people be fucking them kids up in these homes.
And then he got caught, as you know, he was legit.
So
got
he
caught.
Went to the tent.
He didn't even go to the tent. He went to prison for 10 years.
Damn!
Kind of like your boy. Like real young. Man. And he ended up doing 10.
So he got tried as an adult.
Pretty much.
Well, Florida, that was 10, 20 life.
I'm not sure what the crime was, but he ended up doing
he's 1978.
He was 78. Yeah, but still maybe, no, because that would have been 88.
Yeah, but you know, Reagan was 88. In office.
It wasn't 88. It would have been in the 90s. He had to be 16.
Well, Clinton drafted that bullshit too in the 90s. Mass incarceration.
It was in the 90s. What, 10, 20 life might have came in the 90s. Now that I think about it.
It came early 2000.
I can't.
10, 20 life dropped, I want to say 2001. Exactly. Because that was That was 2002 when that happened to Dum Dum.
I ain't got my phone.
Dum Dum is my baby daddy, y'all. We ain't saying no names, child. Baby daddy number 2, to be exact, okay?
Well, he done got out. Michael done got out of prison.
Okay.
And he want better. He want something different.
That's
he
good.
want to do right.
That's good.
And he met Tyra. That's when he met Tyra. So, him and Tyra, they hit it off pretty good. Tyra told Michael that she worked in accounting. She seemed pretty stable, focused, ready for a family. So in 2011, they got married. And at the time, she had the 3-year-old.
Okay. So he the daddy of the twins. Okay.
The twins.
Okay, so boom.
And she struggled to get pregnant at first. So she got IVF, and eventually she got pregnant with the twins.
A lot of people who do that, they have twins.
Well, they fertilize multiple eggs, and they implant all of them in you. And whichever one take, it take. But it's like, it's up to you. That's how the people end up with like 6 to 8 babies. Because you can get rid of some of the babies, but they decide to keep all 6. I mean, if you ain't had no kids and now you pregnant with 6, it's like, oh my gosh, yeah, I want them all. You can't help it.
That's a lot.
It ain't. Thankfully, it's not my story. I was able to conceive naturally. Yeah. Thankfully.
Yeah. But praise God, because I can't do 6 children.
Not all at one time, and they all toddlers, and they all crying, they all want bottles.
Fuck no.
That's crazy. So to Michael, this looked like a miracle, a second chance to build a family, because he started off in prison. He done got out of jail. He done got his shit together, and now he done married, got twins or whatever. They moved a few places. At first, they was in Boca Raton.
Oh, they was in Boca.
And then they moved to Coral Springs.
Well, damn, they just bougie and bourgeois. Okay.
But they settled in Plantation.
Well, damn, yeah, a little bougie out there.
Now, of course, their relationship not perfect.
Nobody's is.
It's not perfect. There was a few domestic incidents.
Oh.
A few of them.
Yeah, because she a little crazy in here, too.
I mean, you got to be crazy to leave a 3-year-old and a set of 1.5-month-old twins.
Gotta be a fucked up individual, boy.
But this is like December 2011, for example. December 15th, 2011. Boca Raton police showed up, and Tyra said that he hit her in the stomach after he tried to stop her from going to the casino. And she grabbed a knife to scare him. Michael was arrested, but the charges was eventually dropped.
Yeah, because she didn't show up. She went right back with him.
And
that's how they go all the time.
She wanted to go to the casino. Y'all know she loved the casino. She left them kids there to go to the casino.
That's crazy.
Now, on April 29th, 2012, Boca police was called again. But this time, they found drugs on Michael.
Oh.
And she said he was being erratic.
Oh. So he was getting his nose dirty and stuff?
He was doing... mainly marijuana, but she's saying he was doing some extra stuff. I don't know.
Say pill popping, hey. Hey, Michael getting fucked up.
Lip biting in.
Hell no.
Now it's July 10th, 2012. Because at this point they don't move to Coral Springs. But now Coral Springs police showed up for another incident. I'm not sure exactly what happened with that incident. But Michael didn't stay down too long. They let him back out. And then family, at one point, like, Tyra went to visit her mama. Her mama and her stepdad lived in Atlanta.
Oh, in the A.
So they went up there. They drove up there, and they went to visit her mama. They said that they was in the bathroom. Like, he pushed her in the bathroom, I guess, to have a private conversation. But for the most part, she said that he choked her.
What the fuck?
But nobody seen nothing.
Oh, shit.
Nobody seen nothing. Nobody heard nothing. They were like, okay, they was in the bathroom. Were they loud screaming? She was like, no. The mama was like, no, because she had to testify. Even the stepdaddy was like, no, I didn't hear them screaming.
I mean, the only time as a couple, you go to the bathroom together, you know what you finna do. But what the fuck they was doing?
They saying like he pushed her, like kind of put her in there, like come, because that was the only place they can have a private conversation. He wanted to have, I guess, some type of conversation with her. Patterns don't scream, but they repeat.
Yeah. And when you ignore them red flags, they're going to get bigger.
So right now, they married. They got the twins. They have the 3-year-old. We can tell Michael he liked to party a little bit. She liked the casino. That's her poison.
And drugs is his, as we see.
It is. But everybody testified like Michael is a pretty calm person. Either way it go, he's a calm individual. She's saying he erratic, but everybody, like, from what I was reading, they were like he's a pretty his people. Of course, they said he's calm. And then, like, she got some cousins and whatnot, and they said, like, you know, he smoked, but he ain't acting crazy, like, all erratic or nothing. He pretty calm.
I mean, real chill, laid back, kind of like my ex.
So this is where the plot thickens.
Ah, shit.
I know, because it sounds like, okay, so they just, you know, a regular old couple.
Yeah. It's just
I don't really see too much going on. Here's the surprise guess.
It's a surprise.
Do you like surprises?
I do.
So the surprise is Mitchell Howard.
Who the fuck is that?
Exactly.
He was gay?
This was the plot thickens.
He was on the DL?
Because Michael was not the only man in Tyra's life.
Oh, she had a side. Okay, God.
It was another name, another phone, and another source of money.
I thought Mike was getting some dick.
No, Mitchell Howard.
Okay. Child, Tyra was getting knocked down.
So Tyra had told everybody that she worked for Mitchell.
Oh.
That
she worked all right. Mm-hmm.
That he was her boss.
Oh, yeah.
But he was the man. He paid her rent. How you think they lived in Boca and Coral Springs and Plantation? Mitchell was paying for that shit.
Damn. Well, what the fuck Michael did? He ain't work.
He did. He bought her a car. This how
Mitchell?
Yes. This is how she was going to the casino, and Michael thinking that this is a good boss.
He's so dumb. So team. What the hell? Meanwhile, Mitchell knocking the Mario coins out her ass. Hell nah. Hey, Tyra nasty for that.
She's a nasty bitch.
That's wrong, friend.
Hey, remember I said she had IVF?
Yeah.
That jump was $50,000.
Yeah.
Guess who paid for it?
Mitchell.
Then they found some text later where she was referring to Mitchell as the daddy.
Oh shit.
So in his mind,
so them kids weren't even Mike's.
They actually were. Like, Mitchell testifies that he's not the daddy of the twins.
Okay.
She texted him, like, in the text messages, like he is their daddy.
Damn. I mean, shit, he taking care of everything.
But Michael, of course, you know, the kids, the twins is his.
That's fucked up. That man going to work every day thinking he providing. And a whole nother man out here
and Mitchell out here paying everything.
And dropping dick off in her ass. Hell no.
So Tyra said the relationship with Mitchell ended when she married Michael. Mitchell testified the relationship never ended.
That was a lie. I can tell you that.
That's
the
what
lie
he said.
detector determined
The lie
that
detector
was a lie.
said it was a lie.
Yeah, I could have told you that.
He said just cooled off. And then here go the best part right here. She told Mitchell she married Michael so he can get his green card.
Wasn't Michael from him?
Michael from Hollywood.
Yeah, you did say that. Bitch, what the fuck? Oh, and she just had both of them.
What?
She just had both of them.
Stringed along.
Yeah, she just had
I was like, green card? How if he from Hollywood? He a U.S. citizen. Yes. Didn't make sense.
Oh, Lord.
On the night of this incident, Mitchell actually had one of the twins that night at his house.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, in all honesty, I think it was part of her probation. She really not supposed to have her kids there.
Damn.
Now we're gonna go to the night of the incident, where everything. This is how she get in trouble. How she hit headlines.
So she the one with the 8. What did they 8 in one night?
8 lies.
Damn. So it's Tyra.
It's Tyra with 8 stories, 1 knife. So this night, Tyra went out. Michael stayed home.
To the casino?
You know, I really don't think I think she went to Mitchell's house.
Oh, meaning when I. Okay.
I think she went over there to Mitchell's house and got knocked down.
Okay.
Because that's why the twin was there, and then she went home.
So she left the other twin and 3-year-old home?
I don't know where the other twin was.
What the hell?
The 3-year-old wasn't there either. Like, at the house. But Tyra left and I believe she went to see Mitchell. But when she got home, it's late, of course. Michael sleep. And then his phone lights up. It's a text message. She sees the text message and automatically assumes, like, he got some shit going on. So now she 38 hot.
And she
ready to crash out.
And she just left from fucking and sucking somebody else. How you gonna get... Girl, she need to stop.
Then she tried to call one of the phone numbers back that texted him.
Well, what did she see the text? Like,
nobody
what it
got
said?
in. I don't even think it said nothing too crazy because nobody could testify that Michael was a cheater. She was the one with all these goddamn lies. She couldn't get anybody on the phone. So she wake him up and then she like, what the fuck is this? And he get mad. He get mad because you just woke me up out my sleep.
Up out his sleep and like, you the one that's out here in the streets, not me.
And so according to her, he pinned her up against the wall and he was like trying to choke her. She got away because he loosened his grip and she ran downstairs and into the kitchen.
And called the police. No, she got the knife.
She grabbed a handful of utensils.
Okay, and the knife was enough.
Now, when she ended up with a knife, yes. Now, Michael realized his wife got a knife in her hand. And he ran upstairs and she followed him with the knife concealed behind her leg.
Oh, shit. So he didn't even see it.
Now, what happens next depends on which version you believe. Now, remember, she gave 8 versions.
That's the point in the title.
Right. Now, remember I just said she was pinned to the wall and he was choking her. So she went and grabbed a handful of utensils. That was a knife.
One scenario. Okay.
Then she said he choked her eye and she was able to go. She had to go downstairs and grab the tools and she got a knife.
Okay, so that's scenario number 2.
That was the second one. Now the third one is when she raised the knife, she blacked out. Because she had a flashback reaction to one of the domestic incidences, like that when she was in Coral Springs.
Okay, bullshit. What's number 4?
The next one was he was walking up towards her and she leaned in and accidentally stabbed him.
Girl, stop.
She like stepped forward and kind of stabbed him with the knife.
You don't accidentally step in forward and no.
And she was doing that, to try and get him to back away from her. But he didn't back away. He stepped into the knife.
Yeah, that's bullshit too.
The next story is she returned upstairs and she returned to the kitchen. Like she went upstairs and then she went back downstairs to the kitchen and she was seeing red. She realized like, hey, I'm gonna go back to jail and I'm in trouble. I'm on probation with these kids, with the child neglect.
So she like, fucking, I'm gonna go out with a bang.
And she just saw red. She was just mad and
she lost it.
Yeah, crime of passion. I don't know. It depends. I don't know what happened. She gave 8 different versions. Michael can't tell the story right now because he fucked up. So I don't know. Look,
so she did stab him.
She stabbed him.
Oh shit!
But it's up to y'all which story y'all want to believe because it's right now.
She was lying in all of them.
She got a whole bunch of stories. It's too much going on. Now, Michael was stabbed in the upper right chest. That's where she ended up stabbing him at. But before he was transported, he did tell the officer, she didn't mean to stab me. She a good girl. And he said, I can't breathe. He still
was trying to protect her in that moment. That's crazy.
He was still trying to protect her.
That is crazy.
You got to do what you got to do to get your green card.
He was really being abused.
Maybe. Because now, when you're looking at it, like, who was the abuser?
Physically. It was her. She already out there just giving a coochie out. She just giving it out.
This bitch just giving it out.
Giving it out. You ain't tending to your man emotionally, sexually, and now you finna fucking stab the man. You take his damn life. What the hell? And then, let's not forget, she left the fucking kids to go to the casino.
The lies gonna pile up.
They already piling.
Not to mention, she done told her husband she worked for the nigga that she
fucking.
Exactly. Like, what? Yeah. It's just crazy. A lot going on. He said he couldn't breathe. Tyra told police when they first got there that her sister baby was upstairs and her sister went on a date. That's why the baby was there upstairs sleeping and she ain't had no way to contact her. Now the other twin was at home. So one twin was there and one twin was at home.
So she lied and said her own child was her sister baby?
No. So her sister baby was upstairs sleeping.
Oh, okay, with her baby too.
And her baby was upstairs too.
Okay. I can't believe the sister.
But the sister, she said the sister went there and the sister had went on a date and she ain't had no way to call her. So Tyra, actually, this is what's fucked up. Because in all actuality, Tyra had asked her sister to take her son because she was afraid of losing custody of him again. So the sister left her baby sleep and took the other son and left the house when she called the police. Because Tyra not supposed to be around her kids.
What the hell? So wait, the 3-year-old is a boy?
The 3-year-old is with relatives. So
no, but it's a girl or a boy? Because I know the twins is one girl, one boy.
I think it's a girl.
Okay.
I think it's a girl. So the twin boy was at the house, and then the sister baby was at the house. So the sister left her baby sleep and took Tyra baby and left. And Tyra telling the police as they showing up to help Michael, like, oh, my sister baby upstairs sleep, but she went on a date and I ain't got no way to contact her. When really so the sister showed up 3 hours later and she said she was at the park in the complex.
What the hell?
So she woke her sister up and said, hey, you got to take my son. And the sister left and went to the park.
Oh, that was all of her little plan. Okay,
but she done lied to the police saying like, oh, no.
Acting like she don't know what the fuck going on. Okay.
Michael was taken to Broward Health Medical Center and he was pronounced dead at 12:35.
Oh my God, from the stab room.
Yeah, Michael didn't make it.
Damn. Yeah, her ass going to jail.
She didn't go to jail right away. She did.
Took some years?
No, it didn't take years. The problem that the detectives had was, if they were fighting, they weren't bumping into nothing. Everything was in place. The house looks perfect. There's nothing wrong with the house. She said, like, he had stretched her nightgown trying to, like, attack her. But the officer was like, this nightgown wasn't stretched when I seen her in it.
She just was lying.
It wasn't no frantic scene. It wasn't nothing crazy.
Which make her look even crazier.
The police also proved that Michael didn't just run into the knife. Because
Ray Charles could have told you that.
The way he was stabbed, it was in a downward motion.
Yeah, so she did that shit. I enraged. And it's like, what you mad at this man about? You out here fucking off. Literally.
And you mad about a text
And you
message.
mad?
She done woke him up out his sleep.
And you out here just giving your pussy out. Man.
That's put the women in a circle.
That's crazy. Poor Mike. Damn, he died.
Mike from Hollywood.
Damn. That fucked up.
So now we don't get to sing Dale's song Hell in the Handbasket. This one we gonna really sing I'm Going Up Yonder.
Yeah.
Cause Michael ain't need this.
He ain't deserve that.
At all.
That's crazy. And you know what? Now that I think about it, every domestic encounter that they had, she probably provoked it.
She might have.
She was more than likely the cause of it. That's what they be saying, where a lot of women be toxic. And, when men deal with people that's not toxic, they feel like it's something wrong with that encounter. When really, the fucked up individual who they was with all that time, wasting all that time, being toxic, that's the problem.
But who's to say, she could have been the aggressor.
Yeah.
But how long are you going to swing at me or hit at me, even as a man, before I have to stop you? You can't keep hitting me.
But you got to think, as a man, how I look for a man to be like, I'm being abused. You get what I'm saying?
It make you look soft.
Yeah, it make you look like you a pussy. So, like, most men don't report that shit. They just stick it out.
They ass whoop just as bad.
Look at Why Did I Get Married? Marcus just thought it was a regular fucking Tuesday.
Arguing. They straight arguing.
Marcus. And that shit was toxic as fuck. But he just thought it was a regular day. Because at the end of the day, like, what real man finna cry about that shit? And a lot of men out here be getting abused. Like, mentally, emotionally. Like, these women be, child. Some of us be wanting a good one. And Michael be good. Go to work. Do what he supposed to do. And Tyra ass, not the Banks. She up here just fucking up.
And then, unfortunately, you end up with those guys, let's just say...
After the fact. And you got to deal with the
Tyra,
bullshit.
They finally... Maybe they went their separate ways. But, I come in and Michael be like... with some bullshit at this point because... he can't trust anybody anymore, all because Tyra done fucked up.
Or you go through all this time trying to build that trust, and eventually, like, the good woman gives up. Cause it's like it only take one with men. That's the fucked up thing. It only take one chick to fuck their ass up for a long time. It's versus us, we could go through a bunch of fucked up men and, you know, come back all right. But men, they not like that.
We take pieces. We will take pieces.
Yeah.
From every fucked up situation, I can hold up a guard. Like, I can hold up a wall, and then I'm going to hold up a wall for this. But not as hard as... I don't feel like it's as hard as men do.
Nothing to the capacity of men.
But like, definitely, I can hold walls for little stuff. So, it's certain things I'm going to be guarded about because it's happened, you know. It ain't crazy.
Fuck that man. That's crazy. And Mike probably was a good dude.
He might have been.
Damn. But you know what? She needed her ass whooped. She was fucked up. I don't provoke violence, but damn it, some females need their ass knocked out.
Leaving them churn.
Cause that's exactly. Like what? Somebody needed to slap her. Cause what makes you think that it's okay to leave a 3-year-old with 2-month-old babies and one of the twins is severely sick? Like
with
what?
A cell phone. First of all, we know we've had 3-year-olds. What 3-year-old knows that all they do is sit and they play on their phone? And when they go dead, do they have enough common sense to put it on the charger?
No, I'm just thinking about like recently, like when my youngest was 3. Like what the? She wasn't worried about that shit. Like what?
She don't even know. If she'd be like, "Mommy, phone dead," and that's the end of that. We have to go charge it and whatnot, and they play that phone for hours if you let them.
Tyra just pissed me off. I wish y'all could see me. How many times I just shook my head.
That's all you can do.
That's crazy.
That's all you can do.
And it's like, you know, you got to think about it. It's people out here that be crying, praying to God to have children and they can't bear children, and then you get bitches like Tyra who have children. Was blessed to get a second chance with the help of science. And bitch, you go to the casino and leave their ass.
Well, why did you want them? You ain't have time. You can't have time if you at the goddamn Hard Rock.
And if you ain't that, you with Mitchell sucking and fucking.
Well, Mitchell was paying the bills.
Child.
Mitchell clearly was paying the bills.
That's crazy.
But
so Michael died.
He tried to make it seem like he wanted an escort, or like it wasn't like an escort thing or something. But Mitchell,
he probably was in love with Tyra. That's why he did that. Paying what he was paying, bitch, mortgage.
He was like, when he did testifying, he tried to downplay it, but everybody kind of. I mean, come on now, the streets talk.
You can't downplay $50,000. Which is what it costs for that in vitro.
She was like, "Oh, she ain't had no car, so I had got her a car." It didn't say like what kind of car. He was like a car he wasn't using or something, but it don't matter. Like, you went and got this bitch a car, $50,000.
Some good ass pussy, cause like what else she brought to the table? Notch. That's crazy. Like, these men be fucked up by women that ain't got shit. She didn't even have no. Nah, we wouldn't even date no man with no car right now. This hoe ain't had no car. Bitch.
Well, she had one, but her car had got messed up some kind of way. So she, you know how you be like, man, I ain't even got no car. They don't fucked up my car, and he was like, okay, I got you. Gave her a car.
Yeah, that. She really ain't had nothing. You know how you be like, what you got to bring to the table, and a lot of us are a whole table by ourselves. She didn't have a chair, bitch. Like. She didn't even have a mat to bring to the table. It's
not
just
a problem
like,
with us.
What the fuck?
Certain women being a whole table. I'm gonna just make the statement, but I'm not gonna go into details because that is another topic for another podcast.
It is.
But some people will bring a lot to the table, or they build their own table, and they feel like because I built my own table, I am marriage material.
That don't be
right. And they not necessarily marriage material. You just built the table.
Yeah, that's it. That's
but like I said, that's another topic.
That's another day
for another podcast.
It's a lot of fucked up women with that mentality. Yes, sir.
But unfortunately, yes, Michael did pass away.
Damn. So I'm sure investigators immediately, looked at her.
She didn't get arrested right away, but after a few days, they did come back and they arrested her.
I was gonna say, like, what took them so long? Like, how long did it take? Like,
they did their little investigation. So, and after she was arrested, she tried to use the stand your ground law.
Girl, bye.
Now, for those of you out there, now some things I have to explain because I know we are from Florida, so it's a lot of things that we understand that everybody else don't. But Florida's stand your ground law allows a person to use force, including deadly force, if that person has a right to be where they are and genuinely believes that their life is in danger.
Well, in my opinion, stand your ground do not work for black people. And I'm just finna put that out there.
She tried. She tried.
It don't work for us. It don't work for us. That stand your ground law was not created equally for black people, child.
Now the problem with the stand your ground law that Tyra used is, like, as a defendant, you can invoke the law and ask the judge to dismiss a murder case. But if you do that, you must testify about what happened. And if you lose the stand your ground motion that you put in to say, you know, I want to use stand your ground.
That's what happened. She was her story changed 8 times.
The testimony can be used when the case is presented to a jury.
That's what it was. Her testimony changed 8 different times.
Stand your ground was denied.
Duh. Like what?
Now, the thing is, Tyra tried to make it seem like Michael, because at this point during the trial, you have to talk about everything. So she said Michael was a habitual marijuana smoker. He was a small time cocaine dealer, and he raped her every time he wanted sex.
She lying because she was giving that pussy to Mitchell. She need to stop lying, girl. Poor Michael.
He might have been a few things,
but that man wasn't raping her.
But I don't
think that man. I don't even know y'all, but I don't think that man was raping her. I gotta look Michael up. How he look? He looked good.
He did.
Oh, yeah. I'm just saying, like, before he died, like, did he look good? No, he was ugly.
I'm gonna have to pull him up. I don't think he was a looker like that.
Oh damn, Michael.
But hey, he might have been fixable, like old girl from Two Can Play That Game. Remember she fixed Bobby Brown up. Ooh,
he might have been fixable, and I mean, he might have been a good eater or something like that. You know, good in other areas.
Oh God.
Okay. All right. R.I.P. Michael. God bless the dead. You know. Don't keep hope alive for Michael.
That's gonna be a mess. It didn't save her. You know, she eventually had to go down.
I knew they were gonna take her ass. That wasn't gonna work for her.
Now afterwards, she was sentenced. Like after the sentencing, Michael had a couple of sisters, so they spoke. You know, you give your witness. What the thing called? After the person is convicted, you give your statement to what you want to say.
Yeah, to the like the family speaking to the killer.
To the defendant, right? Yep. I forget what it's called. I'm drawing a blank.
What you talking about?
I'm drawing a blank. The sister said we just saw him Sunday and he was trying to leave her, and all because of a text message and a phone. You killed my brother. He was trying to leave her. She took our best friend. Another sister said he was not in a relationship with anybody else. That you can't say that he was doing anything extra.
I really want to know what that text message said.
It didn't say.
I really want to know.
Or did I see it somewhere I'm not sure. The sisters and their mother, they all attended a shelter here for Tyra's kids and Michael home. The couple, of course, they had the 1-year-old twins, of course. DCF stepped in, and the children's future was decided by the state.
Damn, so the family couldn't even take them?
Tyra's mom ended up taking the children.
Okay, good. At least so they can stay together.
Yes.
And then be with a relative. Well,
hopefully.
I hope the grandma treated them right. This was all in 2012?
By this time it was 2017.
Oh, damn, that's not too long ago.
On October 25th, 2017, Tyra pleaded guilty. And she was sentenced to 30 years.
She better be lucky she didn't get life.
30 years is life.
I'm just saying, like, you know,
according
off the
to
top, right?
Standards.
That's a long ass time, hell. But still, she better be lucky that, you know, she didn't get life without parole.
She could have they tried to do like first degree murder, but it didn't quite qualify for it.
And hell, in Florida, they still give you the electric chair, ain't it? In Texas, hell.
In Florida, they do
lethal injection. Yeah, shit.
They ruled that the electric chair was unethical.
Oh, shit.
So it's lethal injection.
Well, hell, depending on what it is, some people deserve it.
But she didn't get there. The crazy thing is, y'all, the story don't even end here.
It's more.
It's a little bit more. Not too much, but it's a little bit more.
But it's like, what else? Like, you didn't kill this man. Like, what else? Now you going to jail, so what else?
In 2021, she filed an appeal.
4 years, okay.
Of course, makes sense. So let me tell you what she gonna tell the people in the
appeal board.
She said that she deserves a new trial because at the time the judge dated somebody that worked for BSO.
So she found some tea and tried to use that against the judge.
The judge, it don't even make sense. So because I date somebody that worked for BSO,
you think you finna get off? Like, what the fuck?
The judge said Plantation Police Department did the investigation, not the Broward Sheriff's Office. That's one. Two, the dude that you talked to didn't even investigate the doggone crime anyway.
Put her right in her place. That's crazy. But how she found that out? Who the hell told her?
I don't know.
Somebody on the inside.
They be talking. They be talking in the jail.
Hey,
that's all they got time to
told
do.
Her ass that.
Sit there and fucking gossip.
That bitch, you know the judge. Girl, guess who he talks to?
I can't even imagine being in Broward jail. See, I went in Broward jail alone, but to be in there and knowing, like, because in the county that I was at, those people knew everybody. Yeah. So I knew all the tea from the town. Like, I lived there, and I just sat there and listened. Some of it was some pretty good tea. So imagine if you in Broward and you know the people.
Yeah. That's some juicy tea.
So,
boy.
And they probably be talking about, oh, this judge, don't get this judge, don't get this person. Like, that's
especially them who been out, had been in and out. They gonna let you know the ropes.
Definitely do.
We ain't trying to learn that, though.
So you pretty much know that they denied that crowd.
Hell yeah. Cause bitch, what?
She tried to get her sentence reduced because she was like, she really want to be with her kids. And
girl,
she ain't been around them and she ain't seen them and all of that.
Friend, she just want to go to the casino. She need to fucking stop. At this point, she need to stop. Like, bitch, you did not give two fucks about your kids.
I just want to play poker. Like,
girl,
what the fuck?
That is sad.
Trying to get on the slot machine.
That is so sad.
Yeah.
Or she trying to give it out. That's it. That's the only reason she was trying to get out, for them two reasons.
Well, and remember how you said earlier, I forgot to tell you this. So remember how you said earlier the little petty theft and little stuff, like she was getting out of violation probation. Bitch, you was paying for her to get out.
Bitch, so he been around.
Yeah, he been around a long time, way before Michael.
So what was, you know what?
I don't know the dynamics.
That's a different conversation for another day.
What the dynamics of their relationship was.
Like, what the hell?
But he was just the paymaster. That's
bitch,
all he
probably
was.
just like to be in the hole and paying for stuff. Yeah. Like, you go over there and let him beat you back out and, you make a family with him. But I'm just going to shoot you this cash and get the fuck on.
But I'm still wondering, like, that shit ain't fishy to you?
That's weird as fuck.
$50,000.
That's what I keep saying.
They have a baby with somebody else?
And that's what I keep saying. We ain't talking about $40. We're talking about $50,000, bitch.
Cute.
What? Like,
that don't make sense to me. There's no man that I can think of, and maybe I just deal with real niggas. But at the end of the day, it's like I cannot tell my nigga, like, let me get $50,000 for IVF so I can have a baby with another nigga. He gonna be like, tell that nigga to pay for it. Like, what? That don't make sense.
What the hell Mitchell did?
It didn't say. Mitchell didn't say.
Mitchell was deep in them
was
streets.
An entrepreneur.
Oh, yeah. He was deep in them streets. Boy, he was getting that money. Damn. I keep thinking about $50K.
Like, that's a lot of money for somebody.
Where the hell you getting $50K from?
The man had money.
Damn. He like, Ply, I got plenty of money.
I got plenty of money.
Okay. Let the streets know. He said, what's in his pocket, dog?
Big face honey.
Boy, Mitchell had that money.
That's why
sad.
Tyra said, fuck it. She gonna keep it going.
That's sad.
But I'm just gonna marry this dude because he just need his green card and he gonna give me $10,000. And then, I don't know if she was saying she was going to pay him back, but I doubt it. Like, that's too much money. It's just not...
I don't even remember, like, hearing about her story, though.
Yeah.
I remember somebody using a stand your ground law, but that lady was getting her ass whooped. And she shot the gun to get her husband up off of her. And they gave that lady 15 years.
I remember that. She shot the gun.
Yeah, that's the only one I kind of... And I don't even think that was down here.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, that's the only, like... And she tried to use stand your ground. But I don't think that state. Well, before she was, that shit ain't work.
I remember that, but this wasn't it. But I will say this was on the episode of Fatal Attraction.
Oh.
It was.
I gotta look that episode up.
I would have to look it up, but it was a Fatal Attraction, and then it was like a Fatal Attraction after show or something like that.
Damn.
Now, I will say this. What I learned from doing the research, and this was one of the first episodes that I've come across and did research on that had like a TV episode too.
Yeah.
Well, Lucius had a TV episode, but he had a lot of...
Yeah, a few documentaries.
But that was pretty accurate. But the thing about this was with Fatal Attraction, when they did the story, and I'm listening to them, and I'm listening to what is actually like documented, a lot of this stuff was filled in. So Mitchell, of course, they say they changed the name. So they changed Mitchell's name, and they made him, his name was Tom Adams or something.
What the hell?
But then they also changed it to say like she had another boyfriend before that she tried to blame it on or something like that. So they did a lot of fillers, and that boyfriend didn't exist in the story. And then it was another part where
they couldn't come up with a better name. I don't like that name.
They said Tom Adams was
I don't like that name. Like that I don't like that name.
And they said like, oh, she told him she worked in computers. I didn't find anywhere where it said she worked in computers. Now the accounting part, yes. And then they said they talked to her best friend, and her best friend is the one who told him, you need to go talk to Mitchell and find out maybe you can find out there what you need to know, because really, like, she don't work in accounting. She works as an escort.
Ooh!
But so the Fatal Attraction episode was real juicy, but in the court documents, it didn't say all of that. I think they kind of filled it in. So I had to take some of it and then take others with like a grain of salt.
An escort, that would have mean he put her on to other people too.
Well, he would have been her main client.
Him.
That would have been like more of a
pimp.
Sense. But he wasn't. He was more of her client. He was just one of her clients.
She was the client.
Like a sugar daddy.
Yeah.
He would have been like a sugar daddy to her.
Oh, hell no.
So all he do is just pass out money. The payment.
Obviously. Shit. What Mitchell at? Is some Mitchell's out there?
Mitchell's still around.
I need
you know what I'm saying?
Hell. I ain't doing nothing strange.
You might have to do something strange.
Hell no.
Might have to holler for $1.
No,
I'm just saying.
Mm-mm.
So right now she in Homestead at Homestead Correctionals.
Oh, she down there by my uncle.
She down there. It's probably way out west in the damn Everglades somewhere.
Yeah, it is.
Where we don't see unless we drive till we can't drive no more.
West Hill. Yep.
Now the sad part is with this, Tyra looked over to Michael's family. At least I believe this is what happened and that I got from Fatal Attraction. She looked over to his family and she told his daddy, you would never see my kids again.
Damn.
And the crazy thing is, since her mama got custody, he's right. They have not seen them twins.
The whole side? The whole daddy side?
Nope. Michael family have not.
Why would the mama do that?
Child, it sounds like it's a mess. It
That's
sounds like
crazy.
it's a whole mess.
Why would you want to keep them from the family?
It don't make sense to me.
That she was what was her deal? It's almost like she hated him.
But why? Unless he was well, let me not say he had no flaws. Maybe he did like choke her up a little bit, push her against the wall or something like that. But I honestly, the way it sounded, a lot of that was very provoked.
You know how you have to sometimes realize that somebody who was supposed to love you actually hated you. It's like a love-hate.
Well, it's a thin line.
It's something in him that she hated. You know how somebody can see something in you that they just don't got and they hate you for it? Something like, and it be sick. Because you're supposed to be there to love the person.
Between love and hate.
It is a thin line, but it's like,
it's a thin
that's
line.
crazy.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Shut up. What
I'm
the
just
hell?
getting in. Who is it?
That man died, and then his family can't even see the fucking kid.
No, not at all. And some people just hateful like that, and it's nothing you can get, nothing good that can come from that. I don't see the harm.
She ain't say sorry to them, nothing. No. She just turned and looked.
You'll never see my
kids again.
And they know that's the only thing that they have left of Michael.
That was so sad.
And I think that was the saddest part. Because, like, that man was on TV boo-hoo crying.
The daddy.
Like, Michael daddy. It was like, that's what I have left. I won't see him.
Damn.
Despite Michael's, despite his upbringing, the one thing I can say and that I appreciate is it don't happen in all cases. The family tried to step up as he became an adult and right their wrongs. So he had gotten closer with his siblings. He had gotten closer with his family and whatnot, to try and do better. I got relatives like that was fucked up with their kids, but they try to do right by their grandkids.
And their grandkids, yeah. I experienced that,
And I appreciate that, You trying out here.
Yep.
Like, I'm real proud of my cousin. She doing so much better as an individual, as a grandparent, and even as a parent.
Yeah.
She done went and bought her a house.
I saw it with Dum Dum Mama. She was a wonderful grandmother. She was outstanding.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta have to get another name because Dum Dum is like it's not even candy.
We'll figure out another name one day.
She's just so disrespected.
Child, please.
You so disrespected. Whole thing. Whole little thing. So,
Michael. That's how it went, huh? Damn.
That's what we're gonna talk about. Your takeaways. What are your thoughts?
I really didn't expect when it came to the title. The eight lives, one knife.
8 lies, 1 knife.
Okay. When it came from that, I ain't gonna lie.
8 stories, 1 knife.
8 stories, 1 knife. Okay. When I heard that, I thought she was gonna be borderline like a serial killer. Like she didn't kill 8
people.
Yeah, like she had 8 bodies with that 1 knife. So
8 teardrops on her face.
I really ain't know what to expect, but to hear the story and to hear how the kids suffered, and then even Michael and losing his life behind it.
Yeah.
She's a dark, hateful, sick bitch. She really is. And it's sad that those type of women get good men and fuck it up. Overall, whatever comes to her while she locked up for the rest of these years, because she got about 20 more to go.
She got a lot more.
She deserved everything that come her fucking way. She deserved everything that come her way. Because that's crazy.
It's very unfortunate.
Them sisters cried and said, like, you took my brother for that.
From a text message.
The daddy crying like, I can't even see my grandkids. This is all I got love. She's a fucked up individual. Like,
And technically with the whole children thing, this is not like somewhere that's far or anything like that. These people right here.
Yeah, they right here. South Florida, to be exact.
They're not far. I mean, right now and all, like, we live in South Florida. And we live in Broward County. So this happened like right around the corner.
And her mama is stupid because, girl, that's 3 kids. You should be wanting the family to get them to give you a fucking break. She is stupid as hell.
Which is another thing, I gotta be off topic for a minute. It don't make sense to me. A lot of times when I hear these women and they be like, no, he cannot go over there because, and I'll be like, so what is the reason why he can't go with his daddy? Because he didn't, I had asked him for $30 and he had it like he could give it to.
That have nothing to do with the
shit.
Child. And in my own case, hell, when they ain't have money, I just wanted them to get them. That's it.
Spend some time with him.
Just spend time. Like, it's not that. And how I see it, if the man can't step up, the family should. However, first round, I had everybody turning back. They came back around. But the second round, the family always stood 10 toes down. And you got to respect that. Well, that man's family, he dead. And all they wanted to do was stand 10 toes down. Spend time. Let them know who their daddy was. Their daddy was a great man. He got his flaws, like you said. And you take that away from them.
I had, my first child. I got, my kids have 2 different dads as well. So the oldest one, his daddy, I just remember going through, a whole little custody thing, trying to, co-parent, trying to get a custody or a time schedule together. And then I was like, I'm the only one. If he has to take medicine, if he has to go to the doctor, go to the schools, or he have to do this. So I need this day. I need most of the days. And my attorney was a man. But he looked at me and he was like, kids are way too aggravating for you to be taking up that much time. He need to be a daddy. So he's going to get some weeknights. He's not going to get every weekend. And I'm like, well, you know, I can get my weekends, I can hang out. He was like, but then he becomes the fun parent. He needs weekdays. He need to learn what it's like to get up early in the morning and take his ass to school and do homework and take him to the doctors when he's sick. Or you got to stay home because he is sick and it's your weekend, your week to have him. He needs to be the disciplinarian the same way you are, because you come the boring disciplinarian parent because all you're doing is homework and schoolwork. And you don't get those weekends to have fun with him. So some weekends you will have him, because I'm going to put this in your order so y'all can do fun stuff as well as during the week stuff. And thankfully it ended up like, we ended up getting a schedule and it ended up working out. And I mean, at this point, he's an adult, but so I don't really have to deal with him. But
you know, my first one worked out for a couple of months and then that was it. Nothing for 8 years. And then, you know, they woke up and they're doing better. So, you know, hats off to them. I respect that. All you ever want is for your children to have a bond with them.
Right.
You know,
they need to know their family.
They need to know their family. And me having a great father, an outstanding father. I always wanted my girls to have what I had. But one thing I had to learn, I couldn't project my daddy into that man.
No.
You have to allow people to be who they are, but also pay attention to what you see early on. Because that's what you see is what you get. And I think a lot of times women tend to live in their head. That's how Tyra ended up with Mitchell. Because she wanted
potential.
Yes. She wanted Michael to be Mitchell, but Michael ain't have Mitchell money. And Mitchell ain't want what Michael gave her, which is stability.
That family.
That family dynamic. Mitchell ain't want that shit.
There's no way Mitchell wanted it.
So that's what happened with that.
He just want to pay the money and go.
Man, that's crazy, man. It's nothing wrong with things not working out and you trying again. But how she did that shit, that was fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know.
And we never knew who the little girl daddy was.
No, they didn't talk about that. They didn't talk about that.
I just thought about that.
And even like the Fatal Attraction episode didn't even mention that she had a 3-year-old. She had other kids prior to that. So I don't even know how long did her and how long did they try?
She had more than 3?
No, she had the 3. But the Fatal Attraction episode didn't mention the 3-year-old. They only mentioned the twins.
But you know, now that I think about it, no. I'm like, why her daddy people ain't step up? Because the mama got all 3 of them.
I don't know that the mama have all 3. I know.
Oh, just the twins.
I know she definitely got the twins.
Yeah, that's my takeaway though, man.
It's unfortunate because they could have. I don't know about those domestic incidents. It had to be something.
My heart go out to the kids, man.
So I think this is the part where I definitely say, you know, rest in peace
to that boy
Michael, to his family.
Yeah.
You know, much love to the twins, and you know, even her other child. You know, they don't get parents.
And that's the most unfortunate part. That part, what you just said. The kids lose. They have no mama or no daddy. That's the sad part. And it's like when people end things in rage, that is the exact part they don't think about.
You got to think at some point. And that's some of the things that I be trying to tell some of our friends, that, you know, some of our mutual friends that we have. Like, you cannot crash out like that.
No. To
where you jumping on people, you pulling up in their yard, like hitting them. You never know when somebody can take things and it go all the way left.
And you know, like how she claimed and lied, talking about she seen red. People see red for real in real life. And they were off your ass in they self. And then the kids is left here.
Or better yet,
like that shit all the time.
You fighting, somebody don't even realize it, and they pull out something, and you done snatched it, and somehow you stabbed somebody. It's just, it could go completely left. Like, LIG, let it go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Elsa and Anna, let it go. Because it ain't worth it, man. It's not worth it. At the end of the day, life is hard enough trying to stay sane day to day. And creating more with confusion like that, how she did, she ain't have to be fucking with Mitchell like that. Or she could have stuck with her family.
You fought with him.
She could have stuck with her family.
Don't bring Michael in this. Why you even brought him in this?
Man, but she should have left that bitch alone, because that's not right. You married. She just was fucked up. She was selfish. She was selfish. That's exactly what she was. She was selfish. Hell, the casino incident showed you that.
And well, yeah. You couldn't even take the time out to watch them churn. Or find somebody to watch them. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to stay out them people. Look, I done gave a whole episode, but I'm going to stay out them people business.
Girl, we all up in it. All up in it. But like
for
we
more
say,
than 15 minutes still.
Listen, but like we say, rest in peace to Michael. Rest in peace to Michael. Because at the end of the day, like we said earlier, no man is perfect. But you never wish death on anybody. And how he died, it wasn't even all that.
It wasn't even that serious.
It wasn't even that serious.
All of this was
God bless them kids, man. That's crazy, friend.
This right here is where Florida shows its teeth. Because love, it don't erase the lies. And trauma don't cancel the consequences.
Nope.
And 8 stories don't change that one ending.
Sure don't.
A man lost his life. Children, they lost their father. And a woman lost her freedom.
Lost their mama too.
So, I just want to end this housekeeping and let y'all know. I don't even think that's housekeeping. But to let y'all know, I do have an email address at floridaainsweet@gmail.com. You can email me if you have any suggestions. Just make sure they black and make sure they in Florida. I might do brown, but make sure they black or brown and in Florida. And I'll go ahead and do the research. I'll go ahead and talk about it. And it don't have to be nobody that died. It could be missing. Like, just let me know. I want to know.
Yeah.
And we'll sit and we'll talk about it.
We're going to chop it up.
That's what we do around here.
We're going to get to the bottom of it, man. The best way that we can. Because, we ain't trying to be in them people's business.
I ain't going to be in their business. I'm going to talk about it, but I ain't going to be in their business like that. Find us on YouTube, on TikTok, all at Florida Ain't Sweet. Instagram is Florida Ain't Sweet Pod. And we are on Spotify and Apple Podcasts at Florida Ain't Sweet. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you go ahead and give us a 5-star rating. Because we the best out here. We the best ones in Florida. Hands down. Ain't nobody better.
Subscribe.
And then, make sure you tell somebody. At the end of the day, people be wanting to hear this story. Because I had meant to tell y'all, I had talked to y'all aunties last week, and she said that she really wanted to hear the stories, and y'all weren't even telling her that it was out here like that. So make sure you tell your auntie and your uncle, tell your nail tech. I mean, you can tell the lady at Dunkin' Donuts when you pull up. Everybody.
Because like Trick say, everybody knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. So
Let
tell
them know.
somebody.
Tell
about
somebody.
the podcast.
Tell a friend.
Y'all tune in. Check us out. Continue to tune in. Just tell somebody. Put it out there. All we're doing is dissecting things that have happened already.
And
get to the bottom of
consequences.
Yep.
So I will say this: if you do send me a story and it's still unfolding, it's going to be difficult for me to do the research. I kind of like to do things that have already
happened
and they already got a conviction.
Convicted, yeah.
A lot of charges get dropped, a lot of things come up, and I will be continuously ongoing on things like, hey, let me tell you about this. And I don't really want to do that.
No ongoing stories, y'all.
So make sure it's something that the person has already been convicted.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was another one where the sunshine don't blind us and the streets don't lie. It's real heat in these streets because Florida ain't sweet.
Be large.